Haven't done a review in a while. We've got some drinking reviews, some booze reviews coming out at some point from that in the summertime. Alright, so for those of you who are watching, thank you for coming to the channel. This is a video I decided to make about the new Mortal Kombat trailer that was released earlier today. Now, I've been watching breakdown videos, and it astounds me how many reviewers just don't know their shit. There's gonna be some small details I'm trying to figure out too, so I guess I shouldn't be making fun of them, but at the same time, there's some obvious things that people are doing. I've seen someone say that Scorpion was Shang Tsung, clearly Hanzo. I'm also in the middle of a workout, so I'm gonna be speaking real fast and out of breath at times. The opening of the trailer, we have Jax breaks, and he's got a pull-up shotgun, walking around hunting someone, or maybe just trying to evade. Can't really tell what his scenario is. But Sonya Blade is narrating that 7 years ago, they were tracking someone down in Brazil. The whole unit was taken out. If Jax is part of that unit, he's the last one standing, or that could be events that happened prior to this scene. However, what we do know is that he's going to encounter Sub-Zero, and Sub-Zero's going to get rid of his arms. That's a change they're making here. There's been various renditions. Goro's done it to him. Ermac's done it as well, depending on the games that you're playing. I'm a big fan of Mortal Kombat 9. I'm a big Johnny Cage fan, so I do have some criticism about this, but I'll let that part go for now. Now, traditionally, the wanted fugitive that Sony's usually looking for is Kano. We're gonna see that Kano is gonna be on their side to some extent, at least the way the trailer's portraying, but I do think Kano is still gonna be, better be fucking, he's a bad guy. Cole Young, everyone's heard about him. If you're watching this video and you don't know anything about him, go watch someone else's video. Cole Young does this, shows a birthmark, which looks like the new Mortal Kombat emblem, his daughter. She says it's a birthmark. What do you mean? He was born with it. That's the whole fucking point of a birthmark. You don't get them after birth. Fact check my science. But then Jax says to him, it's not a birthmark, it means you've been chosen. Someone was asking a rhetorical question. See them driving in a car? Remember lots of cars in Mortal Kombat? Especially driving like a fucking maniac. We get to see Outworld. This is, the directors said this is Outworld, and Mileena, with their two signature Sai in the back. Sonya Blade's pulling the whole Charlie Day conspiracy theory with all the pictures. I want you to take note of where they are with all the pictures. This is trying to showcase what's going on with what she's figured out about Mortal Kombat, and she's explaining it to Cole. I'm assuming at this point they haven't met Raiden because he would explain it. Just saying. Before I forget, there's this picture depicting history. We know in original Mortal Kombat lore, this is not the first tournament, but rather the defining tournament for Earthrealm. Great Kung Lao was Earthrealm's champion at one point, but for the past 9, I believe, Mortal Kombat tournaments, it's been Goro. He is in the trailer. We'll get to him later. This area is covered in ice. That's Shang Tsung, and this right here is Raiden. I love the Christopher Lambert version.
Brilliant.
Yes, I know the ethnicity situation. I just love his portrayal. It just brought so much fun to the original. We'll see what the new actors do. I doubt they're going for that tone though. Okay, so here we have Cole Young looking in the mirror, and this is interesting because at first I thought it was just two frames spliced together. What happens is in that frame, but it looks like Cole Young is actually in the foreground with Hanzo staring at him as his reflection. This is usually a typical jump scare used in horror films. I'm pretty sure this is indicating, from a purpose of storytelling, this film is going to start off with Hanzo versus Bi-Han, Lin Kuei versus Shirai Ryu. So, since Shirai Ryu wiped out by the Lin Kuei and technically Quan Chi from the original storyline, at least for this we'll just say Bi-Han for now, there is rumor that Cole Young is somehow a descendant of the Shirai Ryu. We think there's going to be some sort of connection. In storytelling, if you're going to open up with something, better have something to do with the main plot line. Scorpion running around doing his own thing on the side doesn't work. They did have Scorpion's Revenge, Mortal Kombat animated film, came out fairly recently where they follow Scorpion as well as the events of the first Mortal Kombat, but they changed a couple things so that your protagonist you're starting with, Scorpion, isn't all of a sudden thrown away as a side character, especially given the rich background they explore in that. Hanzo's family and clan getting completely slaughtered by the Lin Kuei. We do see that there's some sort of cryomancy going on, as there's some frozen people, potentially Hanzo's family members, but they could be killed in a more intimate scene so that it has more weight to it later. Hanzo clearly wipes out a bunch of these guys, but we know that he's going to, spoiler, that he's going to get killed by Bi-Han. It's inevitable, or else you don't have a Scorpion story. We see a sword, someone's getting stabbed through that and cut up, and there's blood spatter, weird arterial spurt happening. Either way, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the scene that leads to Hanzo's family getting killed, if that's not already them being killed. These are the characters. We have Kano, Liu Kang, Sonya, and Cole Young. Alright, no one's talked about this. Costumes look great, but Cole Young's in a fucking black t-shirt and jeans and sneakers. It's not fitting well. I'm sure maybe he'll get a more traditional outfit. I mean, there's a part of the trailer where he looks like he's wearing Johnny Cage or Liu Kang wore originally, but we have Liu Kang. And we know he's not Johnny Cage. That'll be stupid. Unless it's a full psych out and this is a fake trailer. It's green culture. Sonya and Kano are having a fight. The director has said they'll have a rivalry. I mean, what's the rivalry? I feel like maybe they're kind of being forced to work together. They don't trust each other. And inevitably, we're going to get Kano turning against the team. Kano's laser eye has been depicted at his right eye in all the promotional material and other shots of this. You see the scar clearly indicated over the right eye. That's his fucking left eye. Why would they use a reverse shot in a trailer? Beats me. Could be. I'll flip it for you, and that would be the correct positioning. They also did that because it could be misdirection. Hear me out on this. I'm just thinking this through right now. Kung Lao is clearly blocking an energy beam, deflecting it with his hat. Who the fuck shoots energy beams? Kano or Superman. Liu Kang clearly has the ability to use chi energy or fire in this. That obviously something he's had since the beginning. It's fireballs. Jax showcasing his metal arm. He's about to, it looks like fatality, dude. Weird, it's not really a verb. Fatality is a thing. It's a noun. Yeah, fatality is a noun. Jax is fighting a character. No one really knows exactly who it is, but speculation. Raiko, who apparently came up from Mortal Kombat 4. But as far as the lore goes, it seems like he's not going to be pertinent. It's originally not to the first Mortal Kombat tournament at least. That's definitely Quan Chi era. But whoever this guy is, the armor on his arm is consistent with the guy whose hammer Jax is stopping in the original promotional image. I looked up some info on Rico, however it's pronounced. He had a weapon called a crude hammer at some point, similar to Shao Kahn's hammer. A lot of people were thinking that was Shao Kahn's hammer he's stopping, but Jax ain't gonna fatality Shao Kahn. No, not happening. Got Raiden appearing, announcing himself. Jax showcasing his arms a bit more. I gotta do more push-ups. You can hear that difference. Get over here! It's a better one. That is Kitana's fan. Can't have Mileena without Kitana. Mileena's a rip-off clone of the Tarkatan blood. Raiden's power is channeling from staff into that big fucking dildo-looking thing over there, and that's getting shot up. Jax is visibly absent from the shot. Kano, Liu Kang, Cole Young, Sonya, Johnny Cage should be there. Actually, Johnny Cage should be there. Kano shouldn't. Fuck Kano. But costume design, guys, like I get it. Look at these incredible costumes. My favorite being the black t-shirt, jeans, and black sneakers combo. I'm assuming, yeah, he's just got pulled out. So he's wearing whatever he was. Johnny Cage would be wearing a suit, but at least a suit would look better. Put him in fucking loincloth, Muay Thai wrap gloves, glass on it, like a kickboxer. Van Damme is basically Johnny Cage. So Scorpion as a Spectre gets the Scorpion. Using some of his teleportation abilities, obviously surrounded by fire. Really cool aesthetic. Not sure if anything's actually burning around him. Who he's up against here, give me a sec. I think the mystery's solved. I'm calling it here. Scorpion's talking to someone he's about to leave. This area is covered in ice. I believe is where Scorpion and Sub-Zero fought at the end of the trailer. We know Cole Young's in it. I'll show that part there. And then this here, the skin is different. It's almost armor. Something about it. Red banded pants, black pants. And when you see the Goro fight, this is the guy fighting Goro. Wraps on his hand. Who wraps their hands? Who we see wrap their hands earlier? The guy fighting in the cage. That's Cole Young. I'm assuming that's some sort of connection he's got with Scorpion. Or at least there's something going on there. Where Scorpion's like, all right, we're on the same team. Good one. I can't remember who it was. It was Emergency Awesome? Man, it could be wrong, but whoever it was, you said this was Shang Tsung. Are you fucking blind? Look at the actor. It's like borderline racism. Clearly the same guy whose ass got kicked by Wolverine, who's also playing Hanzo, who is Scorpion. This is a training scene, I'm assuming, with Kung Lao and Cole Young. Mileena licking her side. Not the best version of Mileena, but whatever, it works for now. I just wish the mouth was a little more, you know what? Maybe they'll do it. Maybe they'll separate more in the actual film. Until then, it's okay. Kind of cool to have her. You didn't really get to, like, I want to see her do some badass shit. I like her using the size. She's fun to play as in the game. Pretty sure she fucking dies though. Shao Kahn's statue, whether or not he'll make an appearance, could be like the end of the first movie in '95, where he just shows up at the end, and then like, fuck the tournament, I'm doing this on my own. I think they're doing my man Reptile dirty, and I don't like it. Someone with camouflage-like abilities, sneaking up. Reptile does sneak in. He's a secret character in the original game. You can't play him, but you can fight him. As far as I remember, he became playable in future games. This is the location where Sony's talking to Cole. I'm assuming it's the same location where she has all the conspiracy theories going on for Mortal Kombat. I think these guys are going to get attacked by Reptile here. He has what looks like some sort of handle, could be to a sword, in his mouth. This is Sub-Zero appearing in a cloud of smoke. It's not smoke. It better not be smoke. What's kind of cool about the shot, Bihan becomes Noob Saibot. Spoiler alert, Scorpion comes back, gets revenge, kills him. This dude goes to Netherrealm, becomes Noob Saibot, who has these weird ghost-like, smoke-like powers. Not smoke, but he can make a replica, a duplicate of himself, a shadow figure of himself and fight. Kind of like Virgil if you're a Devil May Cry fan. Now, it would be cool to see the Noob Saibot portion of this. However, that's a lot to cram into a film. It will definitely impact how effectively you can tell a story. But the costume still looks like Sub-Zero. I'm just not seeing any Cryomancer powers, but I am seeing all this around him, which is much more reminiscent of Noob Saibot. So we'll see if that's a little throw to a sequel potentially. Hidden characters. Liu Kang using his fire powers to use his dragon fatality. Who is this? That's Cabal from the Black Dragon clan. He is a villain. Sometimes he flip-flops depending on the lore. I'm gonna assume he's going full villain because they gotta kill people off in this, and they're not gonna kill nobodies. Sometimes they're gonna be characters you like. I know a lot of people are Cabal fans, so he's a little OP. I mean, I like him. I like him when he's a good guy. He's pretty fucking. Actually, he's great either way. He's sick. Went for too long without doing that last set, man. It's taking forever. Everyone's talking about the shot with Goro. They're like, yo, Goro's in this. Because we can't discern who that character is, I think a lot of people thinking he's throwaway. I'm pretty sure it's Cole Young. Yo, my man Johnny Cage won that fight with Goro. I know in the game it's supposed to be Liu Kang, but I like that they gave Johnny a kill in that one. We bring up the exposure and we zoom the fuck in. This is clearly the same character that was talking to Scorpion. The wraps on the arms, whatever type of armor skin that is. The red upper portion of the pants. Basically the pants I'm wearing. Pretty sure that's Cole Young. Yeah, that's Cole Young. It is what it is. No, Johnny's out. I still have the 95 version. Lyndon Ashby, you're the fucking man. I'm glad they put you down, Caleb. But Liu Kang better take out Shang Tsung. I don't want no Cole Young doing it. Liu Kang, he's clearly fighting Cabal. If we look at this, there's some sort of respirator system on this guy. Clearly using hook swords. Only one character does that. It's Cabal. Shoulder plate he's grabbing. Shoulder blade here. No head. So Cabal is getting.
And I am Iron Man.
This is the part I'm looking forward to the most. I could give two shits about. No, I do give a shit about the story because I gotta watch something between fight scenes. Otherwise, I'll just watch the raid. This looks like it's gonna be really well done. The actor playing Bihan, Joe Taslim, Indonesian actor, he's in the raid. Great film. Really encourage you to watch that. So everyone's talking about this. Cool to see moves from the game. Blood squirts out in the air. He's able to freeze the water molecules within it. Freezes the blood and then he hits Scorpion with it, stabs him with it. Actually, we don't see him stab him. I'm gonna assume that he does get a stab in there. I mean, Scorpion's a specter. He's already dead. And then he's gonna make this ice wall and throw Scorpion into it. And the ice wall has lots of spikes in it, so I'm gonna assume it's gonna damage Scorpion to some extent. Scorpion whips out a spear. He's got a sword in hand. Okay, figured out. This fight happens at the gym. Cole Young is training. Sub-Zero comes for him. Scorpion saves Cole Young. Gym. There's also some fight posters behind Scorpion in the shot when he throws a spear. Also, clearly a locker room. Sub-Zero's attacking Cole Young. Scorpion gets in the back, throws him. This may initiate the beginning of the fight. Cole's not wearing a t-shirt for some reason. Probably because he's gonna get armored skin. Shang Tsung, I do like all the faces on his armor. It looks like souls that are trying to escape. A bit different, but I'll take it. It is a spectacle. And as a sorcerer, I'm fine with them taking liberties. There's lots of customization of costumes. This is a nice alternate for him. Jeans and a t-shirt, maybe not so much. Jax is punching the dude who's gonna kill him. This is probably before he kills him. Okay, for the lineup of characters, we got Kano, Sonya Blade, Hanzo, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, Jax, Major Jax. He's a major running in with the shotgun. This guy's never met. I mean, he's a major in the game. Majors don't do that, regardless of what military you're in. Liu Kang, Cole Young, Shang Tsung, Mileena. We have an unmentioned Mel Jarnson. Let's see who she is. I like it. Call it now. That's fucking katana. Daniel Nelson's been credited as Cabal. Lisa Cadwell is Nitara. Audience fight scene, uncredited. Mike Boniter. We have an Allison Young. Okay, we have an Emily Young and an Allison Young. Guessing Cole's wife dies early on. I don't know, this is kind of interesting. Or it's Cole's mother in a flashback sequence. Louis Tan is half Asian, half British, he identifies. So I'm suspecting this Laura Brent is playing his mom. Nathan Jones says Rico. Yeah, this is clearly the same guy. Now, Wikipedia, someone could have edited that, but I've seen this guy before in some shit, amateur shit, in some low budget stuff. He's expendable. That's a fatality. You're missing your insides. Don't think she has regenerative abilities to fix that. That's Mileena. Mileena's fucking dead. And, oh, look at that. Who's this? Who's this dude? That's Cole Young, and he's holding Tonfa. Got his armored skin. Mileena's got that badass ponytail. It looks like she blocks Sonya's knife. Doesn't stab Sonya in the hand, but knocks the knife out of her hand. Okay, so Sonya's blaster isn't on her right hand in this. Looks like she's shooting like this, so I don't know if it requires her to use both arms to shoot, but at some point she gets it with the help of Cole. All right. This is Reptile. I'm calling it. I appreciate practical effects. It would just be nice. I like the green ninja outfit. I do. This is where Sonya had her conspiracy theory shit. See all the pictures in the background. Place is on fire, and he's clearly not talking to himself, so I'm assuming he comes in to help with the fight against Reptile when they're getting attacked. Maybe his eye allows him to see something that no one else can see, as well as obviously have laser vision properties. Not a fan of the scars. I prefer the metal plate, but that's just aesthetics. Same can be said about Cole Young's t-shirt and jeans. And yeah, he's got the funny lines, but I mean, he won't ever beat. Anyway, that comes out April 16th. Thanks for watching. Hope this was informative. Super spoilery, but we'll see how it all comes together. I think that's the important part. As much as we called things, there's still a lot of holes or things that are missing. But for those of you hardcore fans who really want to see something, I hope this video was the right thing for you. Hit that like button down below and subscribe for more videos. I'll be doing more review videos. This is easier for me to make. I've got a whole setup now with my lights, and I'll try not to be working out while doing this, but I'm gonna get back to that. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.